I often get asked for car purchasing advice, and my response is always the same. Identify what your specific daily motoring needs are. Compile a list of cars that meet those needs, test drive them all, and then make your purchasing decision based on those needs and those needs alone. Now, not having any kids of my own, I'm really not the target market for this week's feature car. So let's find out what motorists with 2 kids really need from their daily driver.
Safety, reliability, and space.
So I'm a single mother, 3 kids. What's important to me in a car, it's got to be fuel efficient, has to have plenty of space, must be rugged, be able to go off-road and drive nicely.
For me, it would be safety first and foremost. Thereafter, it will be, of course, your boot space with all the kids.
Countryman.
A Kia Rio.
At the moment, I have a Ford Focus sedan, and the boot space is just amazing. I could obviously fit in there. So for me, that's a big plus.
So based on their needs, this sounds like the perfect car. This is the Opel Combo Life, and it shares its footprint with their commercial Combo van, which tells you a lot about maximizing of space and the layout of the interior. But I want to start with these dual sliding doors because they really have massive practical benefits. Think about this as a parent. You don't have kids opening the doors into other cars in parking lots. If you've got a toddler and you're wanting to put them in a baby chair, you don't have to work around a door that's obstructing your access. Very, very clever. But then when you get into the vehicle, getting in is super easy too. You might have noticed I'm not losing my head as I try and access it because it's got such a high roofline, and when you get inside, the interior space is absolutely massive. You might have noticed all 3 of these seats are the same size, and they also all have ISOFIX. So in theory, you could fit 3 baby chairs in here, or fit 3 adults very comfortably. This makes it a true 5-seater, not a 4.5, like so many of the other vehicles that are on the road. Let's be honest, there are very few vehicles on the road that can actually compete with this in terms of space. But just a few things that would really take it to the next level, and it makes you realize that the commercial side of this vehicle is still evident. What would be great to really ensure passengers in the rear are transporting comfort would be having aircon in the back. But even more alarming is in our new generation, being able to charge your phone via USB or 12-volt charging point would be great, none of which you have in the back of the Combo Life. But let me tell you what it does have is amazing storage spaces all over the place, and it's also got cup holders of varying sizes. But something for them to consider would be fitting these storage areas with rubber inserts or carpet pieces so that the things don't slide around. But you know what is really amazing is that you can flip these seats down very simply, literally a push of a button, and it opens up what can only be equated to a small apartment. But what is really great is that you can carry a 690 kilogram load. The square wide opening and really low boot sill makes loading super convenient. Flipping the seats up is still going to leave you with a massive 850 litres to fill. And I like the fact that the boot lid cover can open in 2 stages and can also be lowered to split the boot. But you know, equally impressive is actually the drive. Really, it is very, very good. It's quiet, it's refined, it's comfortable. I find the way they've set up the suspension and the damper settings, it's actually perfect for this type of application, especially on the highway. It just literally wafts along. Very, very good. I'm also impressed with the 1.6 litre turbo diesel engine that is powering the Combo Life. You know, their claim figures are sitting at 63 kilowatts, 230 Newton meters. Driving it on the road, it feels like it's actually a little bit more powerful than that. And I think that's got a lot to do with the perfect ratios of this 5-speed manual transmission. It really does bring out the low-down torque in this vehicle. Obviously what you'd love in this application is an automatic, but you've got to remember this comes from a commercial background where manual is the way to go. The gear lever is positioned on the dash, which might take some getting used to for some people. But you know what you do have are some rather substantial blind spots thanks to these big B-pillars. I suppose if they had bigger mirrors or blind spot assist, that would really help. That does come with park distance control, so parking it isn't too much of a mission. And what I really enjoy is that it's not an intimidating car to drive around town. The steering is really light, great turning circle, and that makes this 4.4 meter Opel Combo Life very maneuverable in town.
There is a 7-inch touchscreen IntelliLink infotainment system that ensures for easy connectivity to your smartphone. The aircon is well positioned and the instrument cluster is, well, traditional Opel. The analog displays are easy to read. A nice touch though is this child lock button, and the electric windows up front are one touch up and down, so yes, well spec'd. With its commercial backbone there is a lot of hard plastics, but you do know they're going to be durable.
Now with Ford no longer offering the Connect, the only competition for this car really is the VW Caddy. Priced at 370,000 Rand with Opel's 3-year 120,000 kilometer warranty and a 3-year 60,000 kilometer service plan, I challenge you to find a better, more sensible car to buy. And therein lies the biggest challenge for Opel, is actually finding sensible buyers who purchase cars based on what they really need.